turns out and I'm missing something after all. It's weird that there's no one around or some... yeah. Oh, it's Nick. Rose, what are you doing? Nothing, come on, come on, sure. Well, I don't know yet. Oh. Hey, what do you think you're doing in Nick? Larry? This is Loser's Shack, where losers get together and lose themselves. This is the what? Hey, we find things in each other's failures, okay? You got a problem now? Look, listen, there's no use to take from me. There's some great files. I'm gonna gather files now. Cooking some half-rotten potatoes over there. Pals, I've been meaning to ask you one night murder. Where were you and what exactly were you doing when it all happened? I was just kidding. Your power disappeared, fellas. It's all over from here. Spirit medium we can't channel spirits is like painting who can't paint. Hey, what are you looking at me for? Fellas, you tried to channel someone's spirit right here at Hazakura Temple. Tried but failed, perhaps? Way to go, Nick. You made her cry. That was really cruel of you. Yes, so that's all. I'm gonna have to take a cycle to get the true power of it. Larry, is there something you want to tell me about this picture? I was saying now, we're proud. You live forevermore. Alright then, what do you think about this picture? I think it's fun. It wasn't a dream, she really flew. I'm telling you, I was really flew over. So, Mr. Louise. Oh, you too. Please don't look at me like that, Pearl. Don't look at me like I'm some kind of nutcase, I beg of you. This picture is a representation of what Larry thinks he saw. I wonder if Sister Bikini is back in main hall yet. I haven't seen Gumshoe around for a while either. Maybe they're having a cup of tea together somewhere? I bet Gumshoe is Sister Bikini's type. Well, what's the damage? How is the sacred cavern? But we have a bigger problem now. Tell Sister Bikini all about it. About the 5 locks that were stopping us from getting inside the cavern. You could have done that. The only people who know how to set those trick locks are the crying tradition. Now Virus at the sacred cavern, trying her best to open them for us right now. Actually, there's something I've been meaning to talk to you about, Sister Bikini. Yeah, we were in the middle of a chat, weren't we? Yes, you were telling me of how the master of crying disappeared so few years ago. I don't know why Misty Face suddenly appeared at this temple. Real name. Nice, the description has changed. Real name Misty Faye, Maya's mother and master of the Quran channeling technique. It was about a week ago, Misty. No, I mean Mystic Misty lied. After she showed me the talisman that future of the master, she said, someone is trying to destroy the Quran tradition's main family line. I'm here to put a stop to them. Someone was trying to destroy the main family line? There's only one heir to the title of master at any time, which is usually the eldest. So in other words, Morgan playing a tantrum. She wasn't able to. She was quite out last time, so all other mediums become French family members with no hope of controlling the clan. So how the master works with such bloodshed? Crying channeling technique. You believe in the technique, don't you, Mr. Wright? You know its power is real? Yes, I do. It's been 2 years since I first met Maya. In that time I've seen her channel the spirits of the dead plenty of times. During the Mask the Master trial. And during Maggie Bird's trial, too. Thanks to Maya, Mia's always on hand to help me out when I need it most. The crying technique had made a huge difference to the world, you know. Goda was adamant on blaming Phoenix for Mia's death. Yeah, he was still taken aback when the spirit appeared in Ron Lightstrong. Members of the tradition have always been there, behind every important leader. Who wouldn't respect such a tremendous skill? I suppose so, but with all that power and influence, I kind of expected you to be really rich by now. That incident, is she talking about what I think she is? I'm sure the records still exist if you're interested. Locked up, of course. It was called the DL6 incident. The DL6 incident? I knew it! The DL6 incident. Well, Ham's related case just 2 years ago. That's right, so was you who was the best attorney in that case. The murder that took place 17 years ago. It was the first time in the country's history the police ever used spirit medium, and they also channeled the victim's spirit to know the identity of the murderer. The medium who performed the channeling was Mr. Faye, Maya's mother. Through Mr. Misty's channeling led him on a certain man's service. 100 hours evidence, the investigators were spreading action. And that man, he was found not guilty, wasn't he? That's right, he was, and the case remained a mystery. In other words, we failed. It was the first case the world had ever seen the Quran tradition openly involved in. God, I still keep pronouncing it like. It was all over the media. The public, the judiciary, the people of Quran village. Everyone judged her. Everyone said Mystic Misty's powers were a sham. And then she just disappeared, vanished, while everyone still saw her as a fraud. But I know the truth! Mystic Faye's spirit channeling wasn't a sham at all. Making a comeback. The Quran tradition is starting to recover at last. With a new master wielding the power of the clan. Does she mean Maya? The spiritual power of the Quran channeling technique is in the blood. Why have so many of the same thing before? According to Maya, only the women in the family can inherit that power. The main family's bloodline stems directly from Mr. King, but with each new generation, only one daughter becomes the main master, and the ones who don't become French families, right? That's right, and there's always a cause of tragedy. You know, my other sister too, an older sister named Mia. Oh yes, I've heard of her. What? You know about Mia? Of course, she became a lawyer in the hopes of discovering what happened to her mother, and lost her life as a result. You know what Mr. Mia's relative said? She said it wasn't only because of her mother that she became a lawyer. She also didn't want to fight with her sister over the leadership of the tradition. Really? Well, she saw what happened to her own mother, Mystic Misty, as she grew up. I guess Mystic Mia got tired of seeing all the rivalry between her mum and her aunt. That's right, Misty Faye had an elder sister too. Misty, having superior powers, managed to usurp the master seat for her. As you probably know. Yeah. she was willing to set Maya up so she could take the phone for herself. But now I'm assuming she's been exiled. Morgan, there's a name I know well, was a year ago now at Maya's home, Karine Village. What she did was terrible. It was also she could make her own daughter the next master. I suppose if you know about Mr. Morgan's daughter, then you must have already realised that Iris... Huh? Iris? What's Iris got to do with any of this? That Iris is Mr. Morgan's daughter. Iris is what? Is she kidding me? Iris is Morgan Faye's daughter? Did you just say that Iris is Morgan Faye's daughter? Oops, I thought you knew. It sounded like you'd met one of Mr. Morgan's daughters already. I have. I know her very well. Oh, yes, Pearl Payne. But I always thought she was an only child. You jest. That child, she's Mr. Morgan's. I have no idea. Mr. Morgan. She's still now. Yes, ever since she was found to be a co-conspirator in a murder case last year. It was all done to set Pearls up as the next master. I see. So I've been wrong this time. Mr. Morgan had 3 daughters, not 2. Wait, what? 3? Yes, Iris, her twin sister. What? Twin sister? Oh, didn't you know? It all happened 20 years ago. After the clan leadership was taken from her by his sister, Mr. Morgan's life crumbled. It wasn't many years later that Karine's reputation hit an all-time low. When Mr. Morgan's husband realised his wife was never to the master, he left her in the village, taking their twin daughters with him. Oh, it was a jewelry, you know. In the end, he remarried, and that's what happened. He decided to give one of his girls up to be looked after by Oceana's friend. That was Iris, you see. It's unbelievable. Iris is a twin sister. Could it be? Could you tell me one more thing, Sister Bikini? What was the name of Iris' sister? I'm sorry, Miss Life, I just can't remember. All I can remember is that her father was a jeweler. Oh, that's a clue, I guess. Thank you very much. You've helped clear up a lot of details. Pearls had 2 older sisters, huh? Yes, that's right. No doubt it was all because of Mr. Morgan's anger towards me and family. Anger? What do you mean? Her twin daughters were taken from her by her jeweler husband, but even that couldn't destroy her dream that a child of hers would one day lead the clan. That's why she had pearls. Seems that the incident here was a result of Mr. Morgan's anger. So Iris had a twin sister. The plot thickens. This information will be useless unless it can flesh out. Let's ask more questions and get some more info. I was expecting the name Pearls to be here. This must have gone to take firewood.
Take that!
I think it's only... Yeah.
Take that!
Hey, Edgeworth, do you know that Iris has a twin sister? What? A twin? You can't be serious. Sister Teeny told me, but the problem is she didn't know the name of this boy. There's nothing like Iris and sister in the family check. Well, Iris was taken in by Temple when she was very young. Apparently her sister was raised by her father, a jeweler, I think. A jeweler. Right, I just might know who this twin sister of hers is. I had a feeling you'd say that. Let me guess. Her name is Dahlia Hawthorne, right? Yes, exactly. Please tell me what you know about her, Edgeworth, please. Talk. It was my first court case 6 years ago. I was a greenhorn and due to my inexperience defending child. You're talking about Terry Falls, right? You know about that case? You're not the only one who knows something about Iris and Dahlia Hawthorne. I checked one of Mia's old files from 6 years ago. Yes, Dahlia was a key witness in that case. Dahlia and Terry Falls conspired together to stage a fake kidnapping 11 years ago. They stole a jewel worth $2 million from Dahlia's father, a jeweler. And 5 years after that, she murdered her own sister, Dahlia Hawthorne, to keep her from talking. Her sister? Well, her stepsister, actually. Valerie was the only daughter of Dahlia's father's second wife. Oh, and this is when she entered my life. The woman who tried to kill me. So after Terry Falls died, what happened to Dahlia? Did you check that out? Does it really matter? Like I said, Dahlia isn't connected to this case. Why are you so sure about that? It's simple. Dahlia Hawthorne is dead. What? Well, her metabolic processes are a matter of interest only to historians, so to speak. What do you mean by Dahlia Hawthorne is dead, Edgeworth? Right, I must confess that in reading her file, I came to know the murder case you were involved in during your college years. Dahlia Hawthorne was found guilty, thanks to the persistence of Mia Fey. At the time, Dahlia, it's like she was possessed by a demon or something. It's been almost 5 years since that guilty verdict was handed down, and her sentence was finally carried out. She was executed last month. Executed? I'm sure that's a bit of a shock for you, right? For more reasons than one. You understand now, she can't possibly be killed in this case. She's dead, and once someone is dead, there's no way to revive them. It seems you're not aware of one other connection, Edgeworth. What is that? It's about Iris and Dahlia Hawthorne's mother. What's her mother got to do with it? She's Morgan Fay, a spirit medium from a branch family of the Crime Channeling Technique. Did you say Crime Channeling Technique? Do you know something about it? Oh yes, I know it's connected to that fraudulent spirit medium. Fraudulent? I was involved in another nightmare 17 years ago. I was caught up in the middle of a murder investigation, and the police didn't have any leads. They were stumped, and that's when they called her in. She was a very famous spirit medium and the master of her channeling school. But you know what happened. As a result of her efforts, an innocent man was accused of murder. She and her pals, they were all fraudulent. Edgeworth, Here's your peace record from Of course, how could I forget? Edgeworth was a victim in that case. Edgeworth, you'll understand someday, and then you'll see that the crying channeling technique is real. Yeah, as if the countless.
Take that!
Now, because this person picking me.
Take that!
Well, Iris is definitely a lot more reliable than Dahlia. She's more white than she. You say to rather
Take that!
Go to it.
Take that!
I have a firm grasp on the situation now, Iris. You have a sister, don't you? A twin sister, perhaps? Ah, that's right. Dahlia Hawthorne, a woman I know only too well. I had no idea you knew of her. Very impressive, Mr. Wright. But she's no longer... Yes, I know. Her sentence was carried out recently, wasn't it? I'm sorry. Thank you. There's no need to explain now, is there, Iris? The second you who was here at the temple on the night of the murder is your twin sister, Dahlia Hawthorne. But you just said it yourself a second ago. My sister's dead. Have you forgotten that? Have you forgotten this, Iris? This is a channeling dojo, training ground in the crime channeling technique. Tonight, someone channeled Dahlia's spirit, and you knew about it. And that's a secret you've been trying to hide from me. I heard that she was part of that news. I knew it was my sister. Dahlia, the other half of me. She passed away last month. This is I suspect. The Iris, our sister, killed her son in the temple and night of murder. Very good. That was Dahlia Hawthorne. Why didn't you tell me the secret before? Because my sister always does the right thing. Excuse me? Because I mustn't get in the way of what you're trying to do. You betrayed her once before, my husband. You betrayed her? What do you mean? That's right. I have to accept I'm even found guilty. What are you talking about? You know about it, don't you, Mr. Wright? About the fake kidnapping that took place here on the Eagle Mountain 2 years ago? That was the start of it all. It's what started her down that twisted path. She started to commit crime after crime, and in the end, she lost her life. It's all because I betrayed her. How did you betray her, Iris? No coincidence that Eagle Mountain is where the exchange was to take place. After all, I helped plan the whole thing. What? I got scared, so I ran. What are you talking about? Why would you help her? Stealing $2 million from your own father? That's awful. I promised I'd help, and she didn't do it for money. Huh? It was revenge on our father. Revenge? Mother Wayne then sent her to hell. And mother, she must be called no more than Faye. The woman who belongs in hell. In the meantime, he had a lot of influence in business and political circles at the time. He had his daughter, mother was set to inherit all of that as the next master. That's the reason our father married our mother in the first place, for power. But his plan backfired. Because our mother's sister took it all from her. She took over as the master of crime, having Misty Faye, Maya's mother. But before long, the credibility of the crime tradition hit rock bottom. New master mystic Misty Faye made a terrible mistake. It was during the investigation of the DO6 incident. After that, our father took me and my twin sister away, leaving our mother and our home behind. He hated the place. He said it was a hit dive and that there's no reason to stay there. And that's when you came here to Hazakura Temple? Yes, the woman my father took as his next wife, but he had a daughter, Valerie. I had no place in his new family, you see. Oh, and I haven't seen my mother once since then. Having the master seat stolen from her and being rejected by her own family, she's been very battered, spiritually and emotionally. I think I'm finally beginning to see how the pieces fit together. I have asked her everything I can in my capacity as a prosecutor. This incident, everything related to it, goes back to the history of the Fae clan. That's what it looks like. Yes, there's just one college student in order to hide the evidence. That college student, have you heard anything about him? Well, I did hear one thing. She said she ate his guts. I see. Thank you for your help. You're welcome. Hurry up, Phoenix Light. There's someone to investigate. These blocks are me. In a temple gate. I just had a twin sister, that's all I know about her. Yeah. I can tell her, but she'd probably have a coronary and a half. Sounds like someone's happy. What tune is it that humming? I would never guess that Gumshoe was into reggae. Hey pal. Huh? Who, me? How long have you been there? I just got here. Oh, okay. So what are you up to, detective? I'm investigating, pal. I made a promise, Mr. Edgeworth. I promised I'd find the real murder weapon. Real murder weapon. That barbed sword thing turned out to be a fifth false lead, right? Been my best shot here, but I still haven't turned up in clues. 11? Talk. Not late, pal. Don't remind me, pal. I'm busting a gut trying to find the murder weapon. Yeah, I was in that incinerator right outside in a temple. I knew I wasn't letting it. What do you know about the real murder weapon so far? It wasn't the Shichishito that was found impaled in the victim's body. Mr. Edgeworth proved that in court today. Yes, that's true. Sure, you can't spell Shichishito without shit. Yes, that's true. In which case, there must have been another blade. And that's what you're running around like a headless chicken looking for now, huh? Yeah, man, is it time? Let me tell you something, pal. I'm no chicken. I got the feathers of forensics in a cap these days. We're using the department's secret weapon on this. Secret weapon? What's this secret weapon of yours? Don't know. You gotta think scientifically, okay? Alright, the murder weapon was a sword. Swords are, scientifically speaking, made of metal, right? Any questions so far? No? Raise your hand if you didn't see this coming from a mile away. Wow, you want to give scientific investigation a go? Huh? Me? I've been using this thing for hours now. It gets pretty boring after a while. Why don't you give it a try? I don't know. Should I help Gumshoe? Yeah, play forensic expert. Aha! That's where it's been. So you're a detective? I'm always dropping it, so I'll put Bell on it. But you still dropped it anyway. Yeah, but now I found it again, pal. Your wallet's completely empty. Well, I drop it all the time, so I don't put money in it anymore. And how come the metal detector picked it up? Mostly because of the bell, I guess. What's this, a pen? Hey, I've been looking all over for that, pal. Huh? It's yours? Yeah, my old man gave it to me when I qualified as a detective. He told me it'd be good for sticking the suspects' faces. And that makes you detective, so really nasty. My dream to stick it in your face one day, right? I'm not losing it. That's odd, this sled's made of plastic. So there's bikini number 1 on the side. Maybe there's something under it. Hey, what's this? A badge? Aha, been on it high and low for. It's yours, detective. I think it's priceless to a guy like me, pal. A cop can't be a cop without his badge. I'm sure glad I put that diamond in there. How did you manage to drop your badge here of all places? I know, I bet it happened this morning. I was playing around with the sled and... Stop right there, I don't need to anymore. Look, a ladder. There's a step. What's the difference? Looks like a normal ladder to me, pal. Surely everyone knows the difference. I mean, they're pretty ordinary objects. There's something wrong with the ground here. Don't touch that, pal. Huh? What is it? It's a trap. People set them out to catch us detectives. They're real nasty. A trap? For detectives? You mean like those fierce traps with sharp teeth not supposed to smack your legs? Yeah, those. I got my finger caught in one of those once. Your finger. There was this bit of cheese and it looked so tasty. I reached out and then bam. This ain't Tom and Jerry. I'm not sure I know how to respond to a story as stupidly pitiful as that. This is Miss Donim's staff, isn't it? Don't you mean Misty Face? Scientific, then again, I'm pretty sure you'd lose him if you start referring to her as Misty. Scientifically speaking, they're usually made of wood. But the detector is different. Yeah, well, however you look at it, the thing's made of wood, alright? I don't bother investigating anything unless it looks like it might be metallic. And the whole point of a metal detector is to find metal where you can't see it. Ah! The top is torn off. Look what you've done. You've damaged a really important piece of evidence. Ah! And that's a sword! Inside the staff. I'm getting flashbacks to Carver. And how they brought the culprit down by, well, Strongheart down by finding some lost evidence inside. The murder weapon! Investigation. I've investigated on detective something. I don't know if I could tell you that, but I guess I can on it. Looks like the murder took place in the inner temple garden. And they're taking that bloody ride on the land pretty seriously back to HQ. What? You mean... I don't have the details now. All I know is don't put Maya down in the secret cabin. It's gonna be facing one ugly situation. What kind of ugly situation are we looking at here? You got me? I don't know. I know my words, pal. Yeah, chances are, since she's Morgan Faye's daughter, she's probably put Maya's name there as a repeat of what happened with Morgan's failed attempt at getting Maya arrested. And who said it? Mr. Godo. Godo? What do you mean by that? I never guessed that the assault and killing this big. They call this kind of thing assaulting in town. So that actually. God, I'm fucking dead. My heart rate is at 41 and it's normally in the hundreds. They call this. Yeah. This one's a real gem. Workmanship is really something else. Thank goodness there wasn't a cane sword, or else the victim would have stabbed their own foot. I officially give up on trying to figure out I officially give up on trying to figure out how Gumshoe's mind works. The real scene of the crime was in a temple garden, and why was the sword used to kill the victim and in the main hall courtyard? Hey, Gumshoe, who knows about the hidden sword? No one. Even the police know about this until I discovered just now. Well, as they say, there's no tea in Gumshoe. It doesn't look like there are any traces of blood. But I guess this isn't a murder weapon, huh? No. I'm sure someone just wiped it off after the murder. Yeah, of course. This thing is definitely a murder weapon. Great job, pal. What a weapon? Okay, I'm gonna run over to forensics. There's gotta be some trace of blood left, even if most of it's been wiped off. See you later, pal.
Hold it!
Wait up, detective. Huh? Where's it, pal? I'm a pretty busy guy right now, you know. You're going to get that stuff analyzed, right? Would you mind holding off for just a while? Huh? What are you talking about, pal? Please! Just until we find Maya. Maya? What's this got to do with her? I don't know, but I'm starting to get a really bad feeling in the pit of my stomach. Oh? How so? Look, Maya's trapped inside the sacred cavern right now, and, well, I don't even know if she's okay or not. The more evidence and testimony ahead, the more easier it is. You don't think Maya's been... Please, detective, let's just wait until we can get inside the sacred cavern. You're looking kind of radiant. Okay, just stop with that face now. One thing though, this is our secret trick. Let's keep it between you and me, okay? If it gets out that we knew about it and didn't say anything, we're finished. I understand. Don't worry, she'll be fine. Gumshoe, you know, there's a place at the base of this mountain that has some really good pasta. Victim staff received from Detective Gumshoe for safekeeping. Has a sword hidden inside. No one knows this except me and Detective Gumshoe. Can't help but wonder, what was Ellie Storm doing your stuff like this in the first place? Main gate. Suspension brake. Look at that. They really did make a fire right in front of the shack. Oh, it's Nick. You're too late. She gave me one of our potatoes, really polished them off. I think I've pretty much got all the evidence I need.
Take that!
The night of the crime. After dinner on the night of the murder, you were supposed to be in Elise Donham's room, reading a book together, correct? Yes, we're so happy to invite you. But you didn't go? No, there was somewhere else I had to instead. I was so worried, I had to go. I didn't know what to do with myself, I was so nervous. Charles and I went to Miss Donham's room, but she was too worried about something or something else. Charles, on the night of the murder, you went to this place, didn't you?
Take that!
Nani?
Take that!
It's obvious what you were so worried about, Pearls. It was Maya, wasn't it? You knew the training that Maya was undertaking was dangerous. After all, it was the special course. Sister Bikini scared you what she said, didn't she? Because it was you who introduced Hazakura Temple to Maya in the first place. You felt responsible, didn't you? Thinking about what could happen to Mystic Maya made me more and more worried. Couldn't sit still at all. That's why I decided to go and find out how she was doing in the temple. Then we're clear now that you went to the temple at night, Pearls. What's not clear is what happened after that. About what time was it when you headed over to the temple? It was probably around 9:30 when I left the main hall. You heard the real training was supposed to start at 10. I wanted to get there before it started, but there was so much snow, so I didn't get there until after 10 o'clock. Until after 10? How did you know what time it was? Oh, the reason you were so worried about that bell was because of this. As soon as you hear the lights out, you must channel her spirit, even if not to her.
Take that!
You were given some instructions to follow that night, weren't you? I presume you recognize these pieces of paper? Where did you... In the incinerator at the inner temple. Pearls, you were following the instructions in this letter that night, weren't you? That's why you couldn't afford to mess the sound of the lights out, pal. I'm speechless, Mr. Nick. It's amazing. These instructions that were found in the incinerator. I believe they were written for you, Pearls. For me? No. As you can see, a large portion has been burned, but that section is very legible. As soon as you hear the lights out now, you must channel her spirit. Who was it, Pearls? Whose spirit were you supposed to be channeling? Taking into account the open note and their purpose for writing it. Whose spirit would Pearls have been trying to channel? Don't overthink it, Phoenix. Very obvious who Pearls was supposed to channel.
Take that!
It was Dahlia Hawthorne, wasn't it? And that was the name that was in the letter. It's just as I suspected. It wasn't Iris whose sister Bikini met at the inner temple that night. It was Dahlia Hawthorne. Do you know anything about her, Pearls? Do you know what kind of a woman Dahlia Hawthorne was? No. I've never heard of anyone by that name before reading those instructions. Thought so. Pearls has no clue. She doesn't know that Dahlia is her sister. I found the instructions in the letter I found, Pearls. Who wrote them? Whoever it was asked you to channel the spirit of someone you've never heard of. You must have quite a lot of respect for them. After all, you followed their instructions without question. There's my next question. Who wrote the 7 instructions for you to follow?
Take that!
Pearls, I have to wonder about something. You didn't have any idea what these instructions meant, did you? But you followed them to the letter regardless. Why? Because it was your own mother who asked you. That's why. How did you... I figured it out. The person who wrote you this letter was your own mother, Morgan Fay. Alright, Pearls. It's time you start telling me the truth. Why is she holding back from me? I don't like it. Huh? She'd say anything rather than admit to carrying out these instructions. Guess I'll have to produce some more evidence then. Alright, Pearls. We both know someone carried out the instructions on my murder. But you're right. There's no evidence that proves it was you. I knew it. However, I do know that whoever did it was a child. How do you know that? It couldn't have been an apple. No, that wasn't a simple mistake. No. A simple mistake? What do you mean by that? I'm sure you thought you were carefully following the instructions you've been given.
Take that!
This hanging scroll. What? Why would I do something like... Do you remember what was written in that letter? Gravely roast the master in the fires of Hades and bring our vengeance to fruition. But you didn't know how to read the words gravely and roast among others, right? How do you know that? Remember the conversation you had with Miss Dorning on the night of the murder? Sure, Miss Dorning taught you how to read gravely and roast, but what she didn't teach you is what they meant. Gravely sounded like gravy to me, and you only roast like a finger was a food. And that's why you did it. And that's why you covered the picture of the master in gravy from that night's pot roast. To be honest, I did think it was a bit strange. I guess I really did get the wrong idea. Just a tiny bit. I really am useless. I couldn't even burn the letter properly as my mother had asked of me. Such a simple thing, I couldn't do it right. How the fuck did I get them all? Good night, I'm fine. After dinner that night, I did go to the inner temple. With a pot full of leftover gravy. The gravy? I saw the picture on the hanging scroll near the sacred cavern. It shows the master of Quran, like he had said in the letter. I see, and then? Well, it was already way past 10 when I got there because of all the snow, so I went to the inner temple guest area. The guest area? Yes, I thought I could wait there until the training was over. Hey, don't worry about it, Pearl. Who cares if you fell asleep? I fell asleep waiting for Iris too, it happens. Anyway, then you found yourself trapped at the inner temple? Yes, when I woke up, it was morning. I tried not to cry, but the sweet breeze wasn't there anymore. There was no one in the training hall. And you'd gone for a bath. I thought everyone had left me because I overslept. If we didn't let me incinerated, then I heated up leftover gravy and... The mouse was steamed by cooking the gravy on the scroll while you cried. It must have been pretty scary for you, Pearl. I know what it's like. Nick used to leave me behind when I fell asleep at school too. Don't equate something so trivial with her experience, Larry. I was written right when I left Mother's letter. It said, as soon as you hear the lights out, Belle, you must channel a spirit. I was on my way over to the temple when I heard the bell ring. So you channeled Dahlia Hawthorne's spirit? No, I tried, but I couldn't do it. You couldn't do it? I never failed at channeling someone. This is the first time it's happened. I tried and I tried and I tried. Yesterday, this morning, the whole time. But I just couldn't do it. Don't let it get you down, Pearl. It'll work out. You want? I'll come flying through the air for you. Whoosh, just like... You never managed to channel the spirit. Is that why you think your spiritual powers are gone? Yes, I don't know what to do. Isn't that your explanation for why you couldn't channel the spirit? I suppose there's one other possibility. It's not very likely, no? Could you please tell me what it is, anyway? It could happen if someone else was already channeling the same spirit. Someone else? What do you mean? Well, there's only one of each spirit, right? Mm-hmm. And that would mean on the night of the murder, someone else channeled her spirit before Pearls could. Someone else channeled the spirit of Dahlia Hawthorne. A final wish? Yes, this letter. This is my last wish, she said. Are you sure you followed the instructions carefully? This letter. Definitely need to find out more about it. My mother has gone to a place called a penitentiary. Yeah, I know, Pearls. I visit her every month, and last month she told me. The time you've been waiting for has come, Pearl. There's something I need you to do for me. I had left for you at our home before they brought me here. Oh, fuck off, Morgan. You only do what... My mother is always nice to me. I love her so very much. No, she's just doing it because she was jealous. She was always trying to overthrow Maya. Trying to overthrow? Yeah, that's perfect English. Usually pictures enough to channel someone's spirit, but this time... Pretty weird, huh? Like Chloe knows anything about this stuff. There's something else I was thinking about my mother's letter. The seal nail was broken as if someone had already opened it once before. That sure is pretty strange. Someone had opened it already? Thanks, Pose. You really helped me out. You're very welcome. My mother's watching you. Look at that innocent smile on her face. What does it say to her? Finally figured it out, have you tried? You finally realized how terrible of a crime being painfully oblivious is. Goda! The entrance to Sacred Cavern looks like a freaking puzzle workshop. I guess he's talking about Iris and lock-breaking effort. But it's all a waste of time. Why do you say that? Because my affair isn't coming back. What? You don't know what you're talking about. How can you say something like that? It was your job to protect her, right? Just like it was your job to protect me, Faye. Yeah. I went to protect Maya. That's how I ended up having a bath in the first place. Two sisters caught up in the worst circumstances. I realized that, but... And you were the only ones who was by her side. You were the only one who could have saved her. But I didn't know anything about what was going on. What'd I just say, Trey? Being oblivious is a heinous crime in itself. Tomorrow, this cell in court. Once and for all. What the man just said to me? It'll be alright, pals. Show my his life. You'll see for yourself tomorrow. Yeah, that's right. I know I can trust him, isn't My dear Pearl. You've done so well, my child, my Pearl. It's better that you don't know what you've done. I will still come for you. The blood of the main family is no more. Go to hell, Morgan! Now finally, after all this time, the Master Seat is yours. My last great wish. It seems I was just in time. You knew she had some involvement from the moment that the crime channeling technique was mentioned. Good morning. Oh, are you by yourself? Ah, morning, girl. Listen, please tell me what's going to happen to Mystic Maya? I'm sorry. Don't know yet. The investigation is still going on, so I wasn't allowed into the temple. Oh, I see. So is Diana still trying to move those trick rocks from the training hall? No, she's a defendant in this case, so she can't be at the temple. Edgeworth? What's Iris doing over there? She's going over today's testimony with the prosecutor as we speak. Today's testimony? You heard me. Iris is going to be testifying as a witness for the prosecution. Wait, what? The prosecutor is squeezing her for confession. Oh, so I heard. Francisca von Karma, what are you up to? I know what you're thinking, but Francisca isn't going to be the prosecutor today. What? Then who is? Who else would it be? But good. Go on. Let's just go engage in some important work in the sacred cabin. The sacred cabin? You don't mean that she's... Exactly. She has been out there all night trying to lure her to locks. Going to head on her sister. Yes, maybe half of these locks should be taken care of in about 3 hours. Circumstances around the murder of Miss Lee Stoneham. No, I mean Misty Faye. The impossible flight Lowry claims to have seen. God damn it. Woman is really after. Also, the moment bring this whole tragedy to an end. Court is now in session for the trial of Iris of Hazakura Temple. Your Honor? Why? Who, me? Well, my little brother came to visit me in my chambers early this morning. All of a sudden, in the blink of an eye, he developed a sporting fever and fainted.